Hello. We're going to do the final video for the class. So what are we going to do? Please download the file that you have just below this video. Pause my voice, download it, and then you're going to find out that you have something that is called Saving Exercise No Package. Please open it, and you're going to find out inside of it this following file. Just let my computer work, and here you have it. Package saving. Please double click it and let's see what's going to happen. Most of the time when you are doing a file, you usually forget that you have some links like images, videos, photographs or graphics that are imported from another software. And this window that you see right here, this window contains 11 links to sources that are missing. You can finally link the missing files. Okay. So let's see. Now that I am opening it, at the bottom, I'm going to find out that it says it has 11 errors. Even though you can see the images on this document, they are not located there. And if you want to print them, they are not there. Okay. Now let me close this one, and I'm going to select Brenda in my workspace. I'm going to put Essential Classic. Okay. So you may think, oh no, where are those pictures? Because if you try to print it, they're going to look or blurred, with no quality, or with an X, depending on how it processes information. So let's see, for example, if I do, I don't know, if I want to find out that maybe which ones are missing, how can I know? There are two options. One of them is coming to the button where it says 11 errors, pre-flight, and I'm going to have this window. This one is going to tell me, Brenda, there are 11 errors, links, and the pictures that are missing are this. And where are they? If you haven't saved them, you're not going to be allowed to find them. So what can we do to avoid this type of emergency? And for example, if you share the document with me, I'm going to say, well, you don't have any image because they were not linked. So how can we avoid it? Let's close it, please. And now, open the second link on the same description box that you have just below, and it has the following files. Let me show them to you. You're going to find out that you have more files, not just the Indesign document. You're going to have the document fonts, links. You're going to have one IDML file. This one, remember, that is going to allow you to open in previous software like Adobe 5.5 and so on. And you have a PDF. Document fonts, the software is going to save you these fonts because it's going to say, hey, you know, maybe the person that is going to receive the file doesn't have these fonts, so please install them. How about the links? Here you have all the links. You have the PSD, that means Photoshop, JPG, you even have the logo, okay? So how can we make this package? Let's see how it works. Imagine that you already have done this file. Please click Package Saving INDD, the one that is inside this folder, please. Now we don't have any error, correct? We can see the pre-flight, there is no error. And we can see that they have better quality, right? As you can see right now, they look pretty good. So how can we save a file with all the links and all the fonts? Is really easy, and this video is going to be really short. First step, let's go to the top menu, File. Then we're going to select something that is right here at the bottom that says Package. When you select File Package, you're telling the software that you want to put all the elements together. So you're going to have fonts, links, and it's going to define the colors. This is important. If you are working for a printing document, the photos, they need to be in cyan, magenta, yellow, and black from the beginning. Even though the software that you are working on, for example, in Indesign, you're saying this is for printing, if the pictures are in other color mode, it's not going to be capable to be printed, okay, in a pressing machine. So once you have it like this, let's see the summary. This is like the most important thing. You have to count all the links that you have. Fonts is telling you all the fonts that are used. Okay. Links is telling you, for example, in what page they are placed, if they're embedded or not. I'm going to teach and tell you how this works, the embed. Colors and ink, you see, is telling me that it's going to be process color is going to be for press. Print settings, for example, is if you want to print it on the house, if you want to go to a printer, and if you have external plugins. Once you have it like this, please. And if you want to add, for example, a printing instructions, you can click this. For example, you can say, hey, on the page 5, I need you to apply the ultraviolet varnish. In Spanish will be barniz ultravioleta, okay? Because you want to have this special effect like glows. But just in case, I'm going to click it right here, package. So here you have the printing instructions, and you're going to write down, for example, your name. You're going to write down here Arkansas, and you're going to say, please review page 5. It needs UV varnish. I hope it's written okay. I'm not so sure. So continue. And then you have to select where you're going to save it. Okay, I'm going to save it on the desktop. And as you can see, it's going to copy everything that I have inside. And the software is going to give you a restriction. It's telling you that they are not responsible if you downloaded a font from dafont.com, for example, because this is not allowed. I mean, you have to work always with original stuff. I mean, that's like a legal notice that you have at the end, okay, about the license agreement. You're going to click OK, and it's going to create this package. I'm going to close the document. I don't know if you remember. Let me go to the desktop. And you're going to find out that I have the package saving folder. I'm going to double click it so you can see what was saved inside. And I have the instructions txt. So when the person that receives the file is going to be able to see the instructions. And here it says, please review page 5. And it has my name. If I want to write my phone and so on, you are allowed to do so. Now, remember that I told you that there were 11 links and some of them were embed? Let's see what it is. Double click it again. Now the one that you have right here. Remember that you closed the other one. I'm going to select Window, Links. On this specific panel, I'm going to find out all the links that I have in my document, okay? That means that, for example, if I click this one, this specific picture is named Dog, Ada, and so on, and it's in JPG. Now, how about if I don't want to share the files because I don't want people to have access to them? It can be something that could happen to you. And I don't want people to find out the name of the file or the information that it has. For example, I don't know if you're aware, but you can use Bridge and you can find out, for example, the camera, the lens time, and everything that was used for this picture. So what can you do? I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to select the entire page and I'm going to select link by link. So I'm going to use the selection tool, the black arrow. I'm going to select this one. On the link panel, you can see that you have an exclamation status. This is for the page that you have it. At the bottom, it's telling you, for example, the link in case you don't find it. This is how you can find it. The link. If you want to go to the link, for example, if you click it here, it's going to select it, refresh, and if you want to edit the original, for example, if you click it, it's going to open it, preview, because it's the software that I have right now on my computer. But if you have Photoshop, it's going to open Photoshop. But as you can see, you have access to the picture. How about if you don't want that and you want people to find just the document with all the images placed? So I have selected this one already. And right here at the top, I'm going to use my mouse, right click, and I'm going to select something that says Embed Link. That means that the image was placed on the document and no one is going to have access to that file. It has a pros and sometimes you are going to say, well, it's good, but how about if you accidentally erase it and you don't have access to that image, so you have to think double, right? You have to think if it's good or not. It depends on you. Most of the files that I have for all the exercise, all of them, they have embedded images. I'm going to embed this one too. Remember, select it, embed, select this one, embed, select this one, and embed. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that at the beginning I had 11 links, correct? So I'm going to save this one. Okay, now I am going to the top menu, File. I'm going to use the package. And guess what? Now you only have 7 because 11 minus 4 is 7. So all the images that you just embed are going to be forever on this document unless you delete them. So it's important the decisions that you make when you decide to embed. But I thought this was useful for you to know, so you can use it in the near future in case you want to share the file with a friend, with your mother, with your teacher. I hope you enjoy it and learn it. See you on the next video. Bye.